a 50-50.
Out of the way, welcome to race number 2 here in the OReilly series at Homestead. Please run off the track after the drivers' meeting is complete. Tonight will be a total of 130 laps. We're going to have stages at 25 and 55. That is 25 and 55. No fast carry forward, just slip tires. A few things to note: the only black flag will be cleared to pass the yellow to wreck cars. Wrecking the pits will not clear black flags for speeding through pits or unsafe entry or exit. During the restart, keep the pack tightened up. Maximum of 1 car length of the car in front of you. Laying back to jump to start will result in a penalty. And when taking the green flag, you must maintain your line until you cross that stripe. After the yellow flag's out and you safely made it through any wreckage, please catch up with the pace car immediately to prevent delaying others. And when cycling through a green flag stop, stay over the radio what your intentions are to allow others to move around you. Good luck. Have fun.
ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us as we come to round 2 here at Miami Homestead Speedway. Last week was a tumultuous races. We were at Daytona. We had 7 cautions for 21 laps. I think the field size is roughly the same. Maybe we'll have a better race tonight. It'll be a driver's track because you're going to have to race the track and not the car. Probably going to be a little slick since we're here in South Florida. Starting grid for tonight is going to be on the poles. Jackson Buys in the 33. Outside of him is Danny Rogers. Row number 2 is Tyler Smith in the 74 and Hunter Davis in the 88. Row 3 is John Wayne Crosby in the 73 and Brock Santa Maria in the 24. Row 4 is Tyler Watts in the 45 and last week's winner Albert Williams in the 18. Row 5 is Josh Dravetsky and Brandon Cotton. Row 6 is Trey Horton in the 78, Brian Smith 59 in the 103. Row 7 is Colby Crow in the 27. Outside of him, Sean Cunningham in the 17. Row 8 is Ward Fisher in the 106 and Edwin Reckham Warren in the 11. Row 9 has Paul Majewka in the 47. Weird, right? And John Dottell. Row 10 is Brian Sousa, 60. Brent Santa Maria in the 19. Row 21 has Stephen Ouellette in the 28. Brian Godfrey in the 12. Row 12 has Christopher Wofford in the 107 and Jeffrey Turbet in the 44. Craig Knoll, 63, and Jacob Akers, row 13. Row 14 finds Matthew Bagwell and Christian Clark. Row 15 is Thomas Long in the 23 and Tanner Honeycutt in the 2. And last but not least is Jeff Yunda in the 83. It's going to be a nice little warm race here as we run Miami here in South Florida. I think the track temps around the low to mid 90s. It's going to be a warm afternoon. Let's see if these guys can keep the cars on the track and not so slick tonight. We shall see. We're also running track night, or track mic tonight, so you can hear them fly as well. No, I'm saying it's on. I can hear it. Yeah, it's on. Good. No, never mind. Here, green going into 1. Jackson Bice going to take the lead. They spread out wide. Jackson Bice followed by Roger. Is that Brock Murray? Oh, we got some wrecking off of 4 here. We got multiple cars, 3 cars, 4 cars all over the track. Big wreck coming out of 4 at the start-finish line. Could not tell who that was. So they come out of 4 and I think the 21 just kind of snapped loose up there off of 4. Check the 24. Check the 24. I think it started up around 5th or 6th. There she is. Looks like the 20, was it the 21 got in the wall, or 24 got in the wall a little bit. Oh, and the 21 come up a little bit, trying to self-clear and catch it to 73, and then everyone's diving and dodging in the back, and some got taken out, unfortunately. It's the racing world for you. Collateral damage sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing. That accident involved a 73 of Crosby, 21 of Austin Hill, and 24 of Brock Santa Maria. I'm not sure if they're still on track. They may be some probably still on the pit road getting some work done. Pig's truck hits pit road. Gonna go back green here. Jackson Vice hits the restart zone and we're gone. Green, green, green. DW setter. Lookity, lookity. Let's go racing, boys. Sounded just like he did back in the first couple of box. Anywho. Jackson Vice about a 5-car length lead here. We're on lap 6, 130. Nice size field. Everybody together here. I guess some green flag racing issue so far. So we'll keep it that way. Oh, a little bit of scraping off the wall, off the floor, but everybody keeps it clean. We're still green. Slow. If not, you'll get too high. It'll shove you into the corner up too high against the wall and lose your momentum. You gotta be able to roll the middle of the corner. If you can roll the middle, you'll be fast. See how the car just pushed up, lost all momentum. Now he's gonna get past if you're by a few people. Lost about 2 or 3 spots there. Some of these guys have some new paint schemes with all the new teams popping up this week, so it's going to be work with me with the numbers and the names at the same time, because what once was is not now. Look at the 7 of night. Austin Hills. Oh no, excuse me. That's Rogers running the 7. I apologize. And the boys in the back. Oh, we got some wrecking in the back stretch here. We got the 55 in the wall up against the center of the back stretch wall. Him and the 21. Oh, some banging against the bottom too. Oh. That's about 5 or 6 cars there. Car chasing at 55. Well, that works right there. You see it unfold up front. Couldn't tell if the car bounced off the wall and collected the 55, or the 55 just kind of come up just a little too much. They passed Paul for 3 wide. That's kind of like they were just going to meet in the middle somewhere. I wonder if they had a pre-race meeting and said, you meet me in the middle, we'll bring up auto and we'll discuss this later. It don't look like there's too much damage. There's going to be some splitter damage on a few of them. Plenty of racing time left, so we got 120 laps to go. Plenty of time to fix your truck, or your car. I used to say truck because we race a lot of trucks, sorry. But plenty of time to fix your car and get back on track. You be safe to say, go ahead, take the lap or 2 down, get it completely fixed, get back out on track, because there's going to be more cautions. Welcome back. Anywho, here we are. Finished lap 12, we'll go that green flag racing this time by Jackson Buys. This is still your leader. Davis on the outside of him. Rogers and Williams behind them. And we're green once again. We had a little 5-lap stint there, green flag racing. Maybe we can get some more in this time by. it out 2, 3 wide. High, low, low. Set. Got the 11 trying to make the move on the 93 of Jabetsky here on low. 17's a little slow high. Stacking them up a little bit, keep over there. He's got the, was that the 19 below him? Somebody swings low off the wall. Stay green though, no wrecking. Rogers putting the heat on the 88 up front here on the second. Meanwhile, Bides just pulled off the floor right at the second. Trying to get a Darlington stripe tonight here at Miami. See, time and time again, that little line prevails. The high line will eat your tires and slow you down. Overall, you get a good run off, but you burn your tires up a lot quicker. I'm trying to hang with the 64 here, and now the 93 is going to go with the 64. Keep battling there. We're going to come 3 wide off of 2 here. Ooh. 47, Majifka, 21 up under him. Oh, Majifka. Who's that? Majifka and 28 in the wall. Majifka's having issues. Got some damage. Trying to make it down, get off the racing surface on the apron so it's not a nuisance. Won't cause any more issues here. I think he's got an issue right in front. We stay green, no debris on the racetrack. 78 on the high side on the morning. Everybody's loving the warm surface tonight's race. And then complaining, so we're going to give us some sleep. Make you drive the car a little harder. Looks like that damage on the lead's going to slow him up a lot. He's going to need to be very precautious. We're going to get a lot of that fixed. Stay at least in contention for a top 20. Evan Warren, former TRN president and CEO. Now Mr. Private of the TR2 race. Can't take the stress anymore. It's just too much. Kind of focus on the racing. 45 in the wall, 1 and 2 a little bit, trying to skip a beat. Looks like he's trying to 64 Dottle, while the 93's behind them, and here comes Crosby, was caught up in that wreck earlier. Still got some damage right there. Gained some track position here. Got some saving, some. Oh, we got a wreck off of 4s. 45 with Walt. Bounced off the wall, hit the 93. The 93 sliding on the apron on the front stretch. Just past the start finish line. As we finished lap 20. That will bring us, was this caution 4, I believe? Right there, 45 and 93. And like Waltz, he was having an issue in time with that wall. He bounced off the wall and got it and tagged it. Ah, Crosby was almost another collateral damage driver in that wreck. He was able to skim on by. The 99 of Clark was skimming by that one as well. I think we may see some pit stops this time. No one's really taking any fuel or whatnot. So we'll see what happens. Welcome back. We're double file, getting ready to go back green. Pace trucks getting ready to hit pit road. Jackson Vice lead us back to the green here. 2 minutes to restart zone with the 110 of Danny Rogers on the outside. Davis and Cunningham following. Been a little shake-up, been a lot of collateral damage in these wrecks. Let's see what happens here as we go back green. Mustang pulls on out to the lead, and they start standing out. Nobody went down and took tires. No one went and got fuel except for that were in contention for points for stage break. So now in the top 10, top 15 stays the same cars anyway. 73 getting back front here, battling a bit. Oh, Bob moved out. I don't see what. Maybe in 3 and 4 somewhere. Oh, that was the stage. Oh, my apologies. That's the stage break. Me being a ding ding. All right, we'll be right back. All right. We are back. Gonna go back green flag racing. We complete lap 27 here under caution. Got some new players up front. Got 78, Trey Horton. Clark in the 98, Christian Knoll in the 63, Underhill in the 21. Crosby's right behind him along with Davis and Bice. Back green. Big jump on the inside. Big stack up as well. They span out. Might be some issues. Might be some old tires up front. Some of these new players were collateral damage in earlier incidents, so we'll see what happens as these fresh tires try to work back through the field. The same tires at the same time without eating it up too quickly. Try to roll the high side. They're going to be 3 wide off 4. Oh, we got a wreck off of 4. Wreck off of 4. Oh, got the 28 and the 93. 28 of Olet. 93 of Betsky. Seems like maybe it happened up in front of the 28. Oh, we got, oh, so 3 cars involved. All right. We didn't see the third one. We only seen the 2. It was at the 44. I can't tell who the 44 is. I'm not gonna lie. We gets loose, loses it, takes the 93 with him, and no let nowhere to go, slaps him. That's Jeffrey Turbot in the 44. I'm used to the trucks having the name on the back, so it's easier to see when we're doing these broadcasts because we don't look at them from the front so much, you know. But it's all good. We'll figure it out. Alright, welcome back. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing once again. 78 of Portland and the Underhill will lead us this time by. This is going to back to the 4th. Jackson Vise is surely going to try to make his way back. He's back up to 9th. He's been our leader most of the race, so we'll see what happens here as we go back green flag racing as we are green. Some cars not getting some good starts here on the restart, so we're gonna go three wide here in the 1 and 2. Oh, the 78 went high and the 21 underhill went under. Take the lead here off the 2. Clark's gonna try to get under both of them as he's gonna swap them over. Oh, a little action. Crossing, make it be off. There you go. We're gonna have to run off. They continue to fight for position here because I know track position is key, especially with the cautions that keep coming out. Slapping the ball, trying to get going for stride. A little bit of beating, a little bit of banging. They keep on slanging. Oh, there's Buys up to 4th, gonna put the heat on Rogers and Underhill. Important. Wide here in the middle. Got to split him. He's under Horton, but I don't think he's going to have a run off. Horton's going to clear him. Not this time. Bye. Oh, we're going to somebody to go 3 wide here in the 3. Like Edwin Warren. As he runs up on the 12. Ryan Godfrey. Godfrey a little bit soft. 73 to Crosby. 3 wide here off the 2 with Warren, Godfrey, and Crosby. And they fan it. The challenge for the lead again. Rogers is challenging Underhill. Buys has been having issues clearing 78, but he finally does off 4 and sets sight for 2nd and 1st. Throw it in there high to get a run off. These corners are kind of tight right in the middle, so you got to be careful. You'll over rotate and lose it. Rogers, has made the pass on Underhill, but don't look too far because here comes Buys. Fresh tires, or fresher tires. Oh, 21 bounce off the wall. He saves it. Buys is going to throw it in there deep and try to run up in front of him, pull the quote-unquote slide job off the 4. Clears him with ease, almost tags the wall a little bit. Now he's going to chase Rogers. Trying to put the heat on the 103, or excuse me, the 107 of Wolford. It's one of the Santa Maria brothers. There's Honeycutt, Wolford, and Trubetsky. Evan Warren. Having a good race so far. Keeping his nose clean. Being overtly aggressive. Couple of throttle hoppers running together there. Bice is still trying to run down Rogers. Rogers being smart, going down lows, putting that dirty air on Buys and making him get tight, not be able to get in the throttle too quickly. Making it hard for him to come up and make a pass. Physics they added does wonders if you know how to drive and know how to throw dirty air on the front end of the car. Move down the force and get tight. Can't get in the throttles quick. The 78 are important, trying to take 3rd from Underhill. Bias is is able to get it to 3/10 of a second, but he can't get any closer. That 30 air is just eating him up so far. He's gonna try to throw it high, most likely. Oh, he will stay low. Surprised. Surprised he ain't tried a different line. Got a little better drive off there. He closed it down to just over 3/10. Three wide, 2 wide, oh, 55 or whoever, there's 45, a little loose off, 2. You stay straight, stay green. Oh, excuse me, the 19, couldn't quite tell the numbers. Trying to make the pass on Hunter Davis and Crosby. Kubetsky right behind him and Fisher as well. Kubetsky a little loose off. Jockey for position hard gears. Something happened to Davis to fall back so far? We missed. I wonder if he's saving. He might be saving. Yeah, that's our theory. Meanwhile, Jackson Vice is falling off, almost second off the leader. He must have burned his equipment up. Got his tires really warmed to keep him so sticky and stay behind the 7 Rogers. Down now, it's more than a second. The longer we stay green, the more the field stretches out, the more the tires get hot. The hotter they get, the slicker it gets. Rogers seems like got by between Underhill for 3rd there. Spread back out. We had 5 cautions for 15 laps, knock on wood. Let's try to keep it that way for a while. Something dramatically has happened to Jackson Bise's car. He has fallen off to 1.4 seconds now and continuing to fall. I wonder if he's been on the wall and has some damage somewhere. Or is he intentionally backing off and saving the That's going to be something to watch. It's been one of the faster cars, or the faster car. Meanwhile, last week's winner, Albert Williams, has moved up to 5th now. He's passed Underhill, making his eye on 4th for Cunningham. Cunningham's up to 4th, chasing. I think tires are falling off big time here. Everybody's getting slick, loose. Contact there with Brian Godfrey and Brian Smith. Oh, and Warren gets in there low. Godfrey tries to block it. Got a little rolling roadblock here. Faster car's the 11 here, but oh, they make contact as they're trying to clear each other and throw air. Business from another race. Oh, he lost it more. There he is. He's playing peekaboo with us. I figured if he played peekaboo with Ryan there, he'd go by him. We couldn't find him. Low lines eventually will prevail, and Godfrey's trying to block the 103 now. He's in behind the 11. Meanwhile, Bice is falling on 2. He's dramatically falling. There's something going on with Jackson Bice. He's down 2.5 seconds off the lead. Getting ready to lose 2nd place to Horton. Has he burned his equipment up that bad? Kind of looks like he has. Looks like he's burning that right rear. He gets in there, gets really loose off. He's in the wall. One more. He's trying to hold on to that joker right there. because Rogers has just yoked everybody and pulled away from this right now. Everybody's trying to make way. We got a little battle behind this. Looks like who's a battle for? Was this fourth? That's Brock Santa Maria. Mr. Moore Fisher. I can't see who it is up against the wall. Let's see, 17 of Cunningham. Oh, it's 18 of Albert Williams. We'll try to come up here and take fourth here from Brock Santa Maria, who's involved in the wrecks earlier. He's made a good comeback. They're fighting off a 4. Meanwhile, Horton's trying to get up here and make buys, make a mistake, and take second place away. Meanwhile, Maria and Williams just battling out for the place. Just killing back here. Try to get a run off of 4 here. Close the gap on buys. 33 has burned his tires up. He's all over the place off the corners. Sean Cunningham moves up to 7th. Right in front of him is John Dottle, who's moved up to 6th. The tires wear off, the cream rises. Once you can drive the car, show you what happens when the tires start to fall off. You can drive the car. Stay in front. It ain't about turning hot laps, about turning long laps. Or lots of laps, shall I say. Oh, Bison the wall off of 2. Yeah, I'd say he's overtly loose. He's going up into the wall, 3 and 4. He's diamonding the corners and using the wall to help him straighten himself out. Suspect we'll be having some green flag pit stops here soon. Oh, yellow flag. Ooh, where did that happen? Oh, I take it back. We just realized both of us that it's stage break. Derpa derpa. We will return after this short break.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to nap time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime Solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar,
I feel pregnant.
then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Nap time, when they just won't shut up. Nap time is not legal in the following states.
We are back, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here at the end of stage 2. Looks like Buys beat Rogers out of pit road here. You go back green flag. You know, Horton and Maria behind them. Williams, Cunningham, Dotto, Compton, Smith, and Godfrey out the top 10. As we go back green, here we are. A lot of cars didn't get a good start here on the outside. And they spread out evenly, I guess. And then they span out. Our longest green flag run of the night, like 32 laps, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how long we can get this one. Maybe we get a set of green flag pit stops and make it very interesting towards the end of this race. Jackson Buys going to pull it out a little bit here, running that bottom line, that bottom rolls. Like the old Garth Brooks song, the number rolls, and here it says the bottom rolls. Underhill's under attack from Santa Maria in the 24. Last week's winner Williams gonna give chase as well. He's not gonna let him get away. Right behind him is Horton. He made his way up there with some brilliant green flag pit stops from the cautions that happened earlier. Seems like he can stay up there for the rest of the race unless something dramatic happens. We're 3 wide here with 71, 106, and the 73 are Crosby right in front of Godfrey. Oh boy, here we are. Watch out! A little close. Everybody's trying to get their tires a little warm so they can get back in the groove and do what they do best. 24 Brock Santa Maria has made it up to second. He's gonna go up there and make Jackson Buys earn this thing tonight. He's usually one of the ones that runs up front if he ain't in no accidents or has no damage. You know, he luckily has cleaned up his car, it looks like, from earlier, so here we are. This time Buys isn't running away from the field like he did in the first go around when we had our first green flag stint. A little bit of contact with a couple of the cars. They're all middle 1 and 2, like at the 19 and the 106. Oh, a little bit of contact off of 2 here. Was that Godfrey in the 12 on the apron will come up? Hopefully doesn't clear across. Oh, car on the wall. We stay green. Oh, here. Right, you were looking at it here. It's like that little group right there is just beating and banging. Oh, we're going to wreck off of 4 here. Like the 99 and the 103 or 107 made contact. I think that the car slow in 1. I think it was the 107. I think he's slow. Oh, we got a car falling off here off the 2. Oh, we having just drama going everywhere. Oh, it's the 11 of Edwin Warren saying something about his wheel cutting off again. He's been having that issue for the past few races. No bueno. Top 5 has gotten tight here. I need a secondary guy here. Jeez, oh, peace. Yeah, action packed in this race tonight. Ah! I'm not a drinker, but I'm gonna need a little something to calm me down. Top 5, stay how they've run so far. Buys Maria, Rogers, Williams, and Horton. It looks like Maria's starting to blink a little bit. Got that 93 rolling up on the back of the 99. Horton running up onto the back of the 18 of Williams, trying to make them go on. They're going to make buys and burn the stuff up like they did the last run. So they'll go on and buy him here in about 10 laps, unless he's learned to manage that. Looks like Albert might pull up. No, fall back in line. Meanwhile, Maria's going to try to do something with Bice here. Bice is blocking. Be careful blocking. It'll get you put in the wall. I was going to be saying no crying in baseball, so. We ride here at the 7, or I was riding with the 7 of Rogers there watching the action. The action with Jackson. Keep putting the heat, keep putting the heat. I keep saying 7, he's technically the 110, he's just running the wrong number. Dang you, Mr. Rogers! Got the wrong tie on today. Anywho, back to the race. Looks like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th are starting to get a little antsy, and they want to start making their own noise. And I got 6, 7, and 8. Try to run them down here at the end of this green flag run. Notice the bottom rollers. They're slowly rolling them in. Currently sitting at 1.6. See what they can do. Just feel to spread on out now. Lap field passing, I'm not sure who that is they're lapping. Slowed them down just a little bit, not a lot. It slowed the second group down a lot though, they've fallen back to 1.8 seconds. Dotto sticking his nose in the business. Passed old Crosby for 7. Top 5 starting to get a little antsy. They're shaking it up. Cunningham's pulled away from the second group, but he's not pulled in the first group. The more they battle up front, the better it is for him. It creates more drag on them and more quote-unquote loose air, aka draft. He's not gaining yet, so I'm not sure if he's trying. Meanwhile, while they battle behind them buys are going to pull out to a 7/10 of a second lead here and slowly pull them even further. Williams trying to get a run off the corner and gets tight every time off and has to check it a little bit. Can't quite pull the crossover on the 110. Horton's going to go high and try his luck. Cut it down, get it straight off, and get a good run. I think the 110 get a nice run off 2, cross over the 24. Maria's going to go high here. It's going to allow Rogers to get under him. Williams is going to try. He's going to get a good run off of 4, but it's not going to be enough to take a second back. He's going to go high again, and Williams is going to try to take 3rd. Roll a little bit quicker off the corner, but he's going to burn his tires up a little quicker as well. Wow, Rogers has reeled in the leader. He's only just over 0.3 of a second off. He's under 3. And closing. He's also bringing the field with him. Cunningham's starting to reel in Horton for 5th. It's not too far off, and just over half a second, or right at it. Start getting close to the end of this stint of fuel. Probably about 20 more laps, maybe. They'll be pitting. We'll have a caution. Who knows? Seems like everybody's gotten comfortable and figured out what they can and can't do. Meanwhile, got Mr. Rogers' neighborhood trying to pass bys. Putting some heat on him for the lead. Williams is trying to decide what he's going to try to do going into 1. Go high, go low. Watch what Maria does the opposite. See if maybe he can get the out, get the run off the corner. Not quite enough. He's there though. Oh, he's going to try to go low into 3. Rogers going to try. Williams is going to try to make the move. Looks like he got tight. He had to check up a little bit. He's going to allow the 24 to get the run off, but here comes Williams again. He's not going to get him up. Being relentless. And you got Horton behind him saying, just mess up so I can take the place. Surely. Cunningham reeling in that group. Oh, Maria's going to go low off of 2, try to get the spot back. They're going to keep battling, and it's going to start allowing everybody behind them to catch up. They get racing side by side, they get slower. Meanwhile, we're battling up front for the lead here. Rogers on the inside. Make bys go high. Oh, we got a car low. Is he dead in the water? Oh, we have a caution. Oh, it's Edwin Warren again. Looks like his steering wheel has disconnected again. If you watch closely, right about to start finish line, it'll disconnect. His wheel instantly turn left. He'll go to the wall. See it cut off and then instantly turn left. He's not doing anything. He can't turn it, nothing. Luckily, the leaders, they caught it in time. If not, we were going to have a mess. And that will retire the 11 car from tonight's race on lap 79. There's the leaders hit pit road here under caution on lap 80. We have Edwin Warren of the 11. Sir, what is going on with your wheel? It looked like it disconnected again. Was this the second time this race?
Yeah, second time this race. I mean, so there's like a issue with the power cables on this, and it was fine for a bit, and now all of a sudden it's back. So, getting that solved today for sure.
Well, I will say that sucks because I've been there before. I've had my computer actually shut off in the middle of a race, so I completely understand the frustration with the whole semantics of racing and stuff cutting off while you're racing. Well, it sucks for you. It's very unfortunate. You were doing good. You were keeping your nose clean. I was really looking forward to you getting up there and putting some heat on everybody. Fortunately, you're out of race, I heard, so hopefully we see you next week or up front and doing it again and having no issues.
Yeah, that's the hope. I mean, it's a tough race out there. The Xfinity car is usually known for being a very loose car, and it's not today. Today it is not at all. It is the tightest thing ever. I mean, just getting to the bottom, you're out of the throttle for the entire turn 1 and pedaling turn 2 just to keep it low. It's terrible out there.
All right, welcome back. We're on lap 82. We'll go back green flag on lap 83 here as we're double file. I'm joined in the booth now by the number 11, Mr. Edwin Warren, who we were just talking to. Thank you for joining me, Edwin.
Of course. I mean, I love broadcasting. I also love racing, but this is a tough race out there. I mean, every inch is a fight.
Well, I hate that the situation has gotten where it is for you to come join me in the booth because it looked better with you out on the track, but we will take it, unfortunately, in the circumstances. But we are getting ready to get it going again and see if Vice can smoke them and everybody running back down like we've been seeing, or new ball game. We'll see what happens here. 48, 47, we go back green flag here.
Yeah, and Baez has his work cut out for him because that car to his outside, he actually was better on tires after the end of stage 2. So that guy's got a little bit of pace left in it for a longer run.
Yeah, I think he's learned Vice is going to run out there, run hard, burn his stuff up, get it hot early, and he takes, oh, we got to check us up big time. Here's the restart.
Every restart has been weird. I mean, look how they're going into the corner. I'm telling you right now, it's like a snail's pace right there.
The 64's getting loose. He's losing his sideways. Made a little bit of contact with somebody. He is sideways in 1 and 2. Those fresh tires caught him.
He was dancing with that situation for a while throughout the race. It's unfortunate now is the time where it reached out and bit him.
Who was that? He made contact with Davis. Oh,
looks like, yeah, he almost got Hunter Davis on the inside. He threw it. Yeah, no, he did get Hunter Davis on the inside. Yep.
Good thing it was minimal contact for both and no damage really to cause any issues.
Nothing to really throw him off right now.
Yeah, been watching this and calling it. It's at the bottom roll. You can't get to the bottom, do not roll. These cold tires, we're not going to roll too quickly.
See, the bottom, it's pretty nice. I practiced a while running the middle and the high line. I thought that was good. But once you get into the race, the dirty air on these cars is atrocious. So getting lower is just helping you out more and more, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, we had who was it? The 110 of Rogers was throwing a lot of dirty air on Baez when he ran up through the field earlier. He got about a half a second, and he couldn't really get any closer. That dirty air just kept killing him and making him tight. It was a good, though. It was a good race.
Yeah, that dirty air, it pushes the front end up, but then when you get towards them, either above them or lower than them at a certain distance, it starts pulling the rear end around. So it's a very unpredictable drive when near somebody.
And it seems like everybody's also wanting to get their Darlington stripes since we're not at Darlington this week. Darlington was all across NASCAR this 3 series.
Yeah, they're getting them. They're getting them, man.
Oh, they're getting them.
Even I had a few stripes on me, man. It pushes up bad at weird time. It's an entirely different drive. I mean, you, Jamie, you've driven these cars on this track. I'm telling you, it's polar opposite.
Yeah, I don't like this track. I'm not gonna lie. It's like driving.
Oh, I hate it.
It's like a paper clip, but someone took and they pinched the paper clip right in the middle on both ends of the corners, so it's a little tighter on the middle of the rotate, on the center rotate out.
Yeah, NASCAR thought it was such a great idea to add banking here because originally this track was almost flat. I feel like it should have stayed that way.
They should have got rid of this track and kept Auto Club.
Oh yeah, Auto Club would have been by far better. And I hate Auto Club.
But it puts on a very, very good race.
Yeah, if you know how to drive it. For me, it does not put on a good race.
I feel you. There's a couple of tracks I'm the same way. Like, I don't know what it is. And they're kind of all shaped the same way.
Yeah. For me, it's this track, Auto Club, and Kentucky. I can't drive Kentucky to save my life. They're getting ready to go again now, so let's see if Jackson Byes can get out there again. But you got to keep your eyes on people like John Crosby and Hunter Davis back there. They're lurking, and they have the pace to get up there.
Yeah, don't count the 18 and the 78 out. Ever since the 78 got his way up there on that one, I think it was actually the end of stage 2. He stayed out, one of the group that stayed out, and he's been up there ever since. So he's proven his worth.
Oh yeah, and you know the 17, and he said that he thought he was slow here, and we watched him in the first stage move all the way into the top 5. So he knows what he's doing as well. So I would say that entire top 10 know what's going on. And late move by Byes, allowing him to get a jump. It's going to cart that car behind him up.
The outside got a horrible restart. Brock somebody. He just didn't get going like he started at 4 and almost got spun, what it looked like.
Yeah, I think he was trying to just time it so perfectly. He didn't want that penalty, and it reached out and bit him because everybody else saw the jump. And look at that. Danny, the 110, all the way to the front around Byes.
And you see him push though right in the center out. Allowed Byes to get the run off.
Yeah, you saw the 110, the rear end started moving out on him. That's what I'm talking about. When somebody gets right there, it just pulls the rear end around.
After a 6 grouper or 7 grouper pull out like we did a minute ago in the last green flag stint we had.
Yeah, the end of the first stage, I had a lot of fun in that because it was like, you know, the top 12 essentially snapped away from the field. And yeah, we had a little spacing between us, but we still all had the ability to get towards each other. And now we're in that situation again, as you see these guys are starting to snap away from them.
Byes put a little bit of distance on them, but just because they're fighting. Underhill, excuse me, not Underhill, dang it. Rogers and Maria battling for second. I keep seeing that 7 and it keeps messing me up. Even though Underhill's at 21.
Yeah, you're way off. I don't know where you're going with that. The 7 don't look like a 21
Like
at
21,
all.
no.
Look at him sailing around the outside, though. So now he's going to dive to the inside. But look who's also there. Crosby is up in the mix.
Don't look now. Williams is going to try to do something. They might fan into a 3 wide off. Nope.
I know, you see,
fan out.
that 24 had his nose just at the right angle against Byes to cause him to wash up the track, and that just killed Crosby's momentum.
Yeah, he air packed that left rear quarter. Made him loose. He's going to get a good run off of
Look, it's happening again. 24 doing it to him again. Keeping Byes in his clutches by air packing him like that.
Crosby's not being able to go anywhere. Stacking them all up here behind Rogers.
Rogers is enjoying this.
I wonder if he put his sweater on for this race.
Oh, yeah, probably.
and then tied his Robux. Said, come on down to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, fellas.
And he is showing them that this is his neighborhood. He is in motion. Byes is even running a slightly higher line. Now, this is multi-groove, So when you don't have somebody tucked under you, you can run other lanes for added momentum or something. And no matter where Bies goes, he is not closing that gap at all.
Oh no. You got Crosby right behind him. He's not going to allow it to just happen, along with Santa Maria.
The Santa Maria brothers, they're an interesting pair, you know, Brock and Brett. I believe they're brothers. They put on a good show all the time, and Brock is really out there showing the pace right now, while Brett is down in P9 right now, battling, not even going to try and say the 93's name, and Hunter Davis.
That is Mr. Gravetsky.
Gravetsky, all right, that's a new one. That reminds me of the former driver Wisniewski, but it started with a W.
Oh, you're talking about Marcus.
Yeah. It's been a while since we saw that guy.
Marcus Wisniewski.
Look at the 32 and the 2 machine back there fighting. Former teammates, too, by the way. Let's remember that. And so they don't have to be as nice to each other now, but they have a good relationship, so I promise you they will be nice.
All friendships go out the window when you're on the racetrack. You may be my teammate, I'm gonna battle you hard as hell. I'm gonna make you earn it, just like you better make me earn it.
That's what I usually try. That's frowned upon, you know. That's frowned upon. Drive your teammate up the track. Look at that. You see the 93 there. He just popped it sideways.
Oh, we got a wreck going into one. Is that Craig Nolan someone?
Honeycutt.
Oh, in the wall too. We gotta have a caution out here. Caution on the speedway.
I think Dice even got into somebody. Craig Nolan the 63, and then Tanner Honeycutt in the 2.
Couldn't tell if that was Honeycutt coming down, Noel coming up.
Well, that was an interesting one. Here it is right here. We're going to check a replay.
No, straight away. Oh, no touch the wall, and it just kind of started slowly coming down. Oh, and then the guys comes up and T-bones him. It sounds like someone blew a motor. See, as he comes off, get up there, wants to draft on the wall, slap the wall, just come on down the track across the 2. Minimal damage on Honeycutt's nose. Oh, guys head on into the wall. I think that ended his night. That's unfortunate for part of the new DNR team.
They've had strong showings every time they've shown up, but right now it's a little questionable times going on.
What's early in the season, early in new teams? Oh, we got some trickery out on the track, some pit strategy. Bies is going to stay out while Rogers comes in, and when we go back green, be about 30 laps. I don't know if that was a great move to stay out on track.
I don't think so at all. I mean, we can see here in about 10 laps, the tire fall off's massive. And you're talking 20, 30 lap difference right now. You're doing nothing but losing this race right now.
And then when they do pit, if it's an early caution, you know, was that 20 cars that's going to have fresh tires in front of you or behind you? So,
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to take a break while they're pacing around here, and then we'll come back with the action.
coming down. We are back greens. 5 stayed out with Maria. We going into turn 1 here. It's gonna be about 20 cars behind them though. That took green tires, so or they did pit. Some took tires, some didn't. We'll see here in a minute as the tires will definitely show up. Got one going high against the walls. That the 18 of Williams. Top 5, Maria Williams, Cunningham, and Maria. There goes the other brother. 3 wide off of 4. Hold it. Still 3 wide. 71 Cotton trying to make some noise now. Trying to go 3 wide. Him, Horton, and Rogers. Honeycutt's made it back up to 6 though after a little bit of incident. Oh, they're on that wreck. Must have very minimal damage, if any at all. Meanwhile, Williams puts heat on buys. Meanwhile, remember, last week's winner. Can he go 2 in a row? Outside, gonna try to make the run. Surprise me. Getting a little hot here, less than 30. Oh, we got a car. Woo, down to the apron, back up. Comes Crosby on the outside of Williams and trying to go on the outside of Buys. Push Buys down the straightaway. Oh, made a little move, gonna go to the inside. Is he gonna make the bottom rolls? Making the bottom roll. Buys will try to get a good run off. New leader, 73, 70. Oh, we got a wreck off before. Does that look like the 64 Donald? He's on the apron. We have a caution. 64 of John Donald's what it looked like coming off the 2. I couldn't tell if he had any help or not. Got 93 under him. Oh, it just snapped on him. He tried to catch it. Just kept going. Dang, that sucks.
That's what I'm talking about. It's super loose on exit, and he is just wasn't able to gather it back together.
Well, that's unfortunate for him. I'm not sure if that ended his race or not.
I'm pretty sure it did, and normally that wouldn't be a caution, but I think because that car was stopped in an area that people do come down to, that's probably why iRacing chucked that out.
Yep. Great. We are back. Pace trucks hitting pit road now as Crosby and Baez are going to come to green. Crosby's the leader in the restart zone, and we are green. He got a good start in the fresh tires. He only got 8 laps on them tires. Baez has, I believe, like 20, 24, somewhere in that range. I don't think that's going to work out in his favor unless we have a caution here. Then he has to battle back through the field to even get back to the front. We shall see how that game plan works out for him. They span out off of 2 here, 2, 3 wides, getting back 2 wide to be safe so they don't hit the wall. That bottom line's going to roll. The high line's quicker off though. I think 78 has fresher tires as well. You see him just roll right on around Williams. He's already past Cunningham.
Yeah, he's in motion.
My bad.
Sorry, no, you're good. Yeah, he's rolling, and right now, if you look at the P2 position, Jackson Baez is battling one of the only other 2 people in the same. Oh, we got a car spinning down. I believe it's Tanner Honeycutt into the wall hard, but no caution for that, so we're going to stick to the front. Baez is battling one of the only guys who is on the same set of tires as him, and, you know, those guys are having older tires. They're holding strong. They've just got no forward momentum with it. They're definitely able to battle for position, but no way to go forward. But they need to figure something out because right behind them, you see him right there on the low line, running right there. Hunter Davis is coming into the picture, and he is heading in the right direction. With those guys side by side in front of him, he's going to get a lot of aero push, and it's going to really mess up whatever type of line he's trying to run and take away almost any advantage as he's actually putting himself in between them, snap it down low, not enough momentum. He's going to have to wait till the next corner.
Here goes Williams. Oh, it's Hunter diving under. And got, where we go. Got Hunter trying to stay low under the 78 on Horton. Can't hold it. Horton will get the run off for 3rd. Yep. And making the move on Baez. That bottom's going to roll. Baez or Hunter's going to roll with that 78 of Horton. Meanwhile, Crosby's going to start to check out as more they battle. Baez falls in, the old tires will start wearing off here in about 5 laps, and he's just going to be holding on for dear life. The Hunter's going to roll under the bottom of the 88 or both of them. He's going to try to take 2nd place off of 2. That 78's going to roll the top. Don't look now to 110 trying to make his name back in the top. He said he didn't take tires, but Baez is in the wall going into 3. Seems like the old tires are really starting to slap him. Shall see what happens here in a few minutes.
Yeah, and that is just kind of the situation Baez didn't want, was to end up that high, because now 3 cars with fresher tires than yourself are now in front. Hunter Davis trying to get through to P2 with only 20 laps to go right now. So he's really got to start thinking about how hard do I want to push in these 20 laps. Yes, they are. Oh, we got a caution, actually. That's saving them right now. And it looks like the 17's around. They were running in the top 6. What happened? The 17's there. He's getting pushed by the 110. He flips them. Oh. And Geis catches the tail end of that. That man has some of the worst luck possible. He runs so good just to get caught up in random incidents.
And that was, unfortunately, the 110 trying to push. It caught the 90. Actually, they net coded. Him and the 93 net coded, and net coded the 93 into the 17.
Oh, did yeah, just a tad right there, yeah.
If we go back to the rear chase, you'll see it's like probably about a foot or 2 before they actually touch.
Yeah, there's a gap there. Oh, from that angle, it's hard to tell, actually. We got to follow from the 110 or the 93 to truly see it.
Yeah, go to rear chase for the 17.
We're on the rear chase of the 17. You mean the 93, sir?
We're on far chase. Rear chase will show the front end. You'll see the back end where he touched or doesn't really touch.
Either way, terrible situation. But if we look at pit road, look who's all down pit road. Oh, we got Jackson Baez shoving Hunter down pit road. That creates a situation there because neither of them use pit limiter. If he pushes him enough, he can get Hunter a speeding penalty.
This is they
Hunter slides through his box. Hunter Davis slid through his pit box. That's going to hurt him a lot.
Vice taking his tires. Here comes Crosby. He's going to get the pit road exit. Oh, Crosby. Bye. And Williams.
Yeah, Hunter Davis was almost he was in third and almost in second. And due to that little bit of sliding through his pit box, that creates that issue.
I think that's going to make things very, very interesting. Trying to climb to the field and fast of them driving aggressive as well. Excuse me.
Yeah, because you can drive these things hard. So we got a lot of guys that stayed out. Crosby's all the way back in P8. I am looking at specifically our top 4 to be now the race winners of this race, because we've seen how new tires, they're faster, but man, that aero block makes it hard for them to climb through the field. Yeah. So, Jamie, out of the top 4, because I think it's going to come down to them, who do you think is going to be the guy to prevail in this 16-lap shootout?
Crosby.
I said the top 4, but all right.
Yeah, I know, but he's quick. He's got fresh tires, and I believe he's the first car with fresh tires.
Yeah, but he's on the outside, which we have seen has had the worst restarts all this race.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's line related or driver related, so
I think it's the car related, because when you apply the throttle and restarts, this thing turns right. No matter what, it just turns right.
We do have the Wild Child 12, Ryan Godfrey, up there in 6-2, so we all got to watch out for him. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, they do have to watch out. He's aggressive.
I got to give everybody some slack here and there, give him some junk, and I give him slack at the same time.
No, he's aggressive. As long as he can apply his aggression the proper way, he's going to be a threat, but he's got to do it the proper way.
And he's where he needs to be at the end of this race. We're going to go back green. Santa Maria. I keep looking at their names all wrong.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get it done. They're 4 wide back there. Oh my goodness.
Is that Davis or is that Williams?
That was Godfrey getting cycled out, and that's Williams.
Oh, wow.
Oh, leader turned into the wall.
Oh, we got a big wreck in the middle. Three on the bottom. Coming back up the track. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
we have a caution.
Jackson Bye's involved.
Oh, my.
Let's get a rear chase here. Let's try and see what's going on here. 4 wide. Oh, my gosh. That's insane. 19 kind of washes up a bit, but they're all fine right here. All fine.
It happened in front of
the wall, and then ooh. He was the judge for the wreck in front of him and turned down into a car, not realizing that guy didn't move.
Wreck within the wreck. I love him.
Well, that's what happens. You see a wreck, everybody's got to do their due diligence to avoid creating more chaos and turmoil, and it's tough sometimes, especially on a track like this where the car just kind of goes where it wants. It's insane.
What makes things interesting, your fastest car of the race is most likely out of the race, or he's going to be no shot. Now he's going to be restarting in the latter half of the field. So now your top 5 is Brock, Santa Maria, Cott, Crosby, Geist, Williams, followed Davis, Crow, Rogers, Dravetsky, and Cunningham.
Oh, Byes is out of this. If you look at him going down pit road, which you're going to catch a nice glimpse of air, I think it's crab walking.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it just towed out a little bit. Crab walking ever so slightly. He knocked the rear end to the right when he hit that wall.
Could have broke the daggone sway bar link.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's hit with a too much damage, we're done situation. we're back with the 24 Maria and Cotton in the front. You know what's interesting about Cotton being up there? You know how much I was battling him in the race when I was still in it? Way more than I would like to admit. And this dude is in P2.
Big, weird restart on that leader.
Again, another checkup. Leaders are kind of figuring out, everybody's in the lead, kind of figured out. If they just wait till the tail end of the restart zone, they get a massive jump, and every single one of them have done that exact same. Car spinning! He saved it. We don't care now. Look at that, Crosby battling around the outside of the 24. He's got the fresher good years on that thing, and he is putting him to action. And he is making that pass look easy. Never mind, 24 battles back. Now all he has to do is slide up in front of the 73, and he does, which causes the 73 to have to battle with the 18 now. They are driving hard now. He's pulling back to the 24. But the 18's also going low. Are we going to have a 3 wide for the lead? 18 thought better of it.
Or they battle, the closer fourth place of Hunter Davis gets. Along with Frank Cotton and Mr. Rogers with him. Wonder if they're going to go back to the neighborhood and celebrate later. The way they're racing, they could, because I'm pretty sure they both got cleaner and fresher tires.
Yeah, but they only got 10 laps left. That's the hard part.
Yeah, that's why you push hard. His tires are newer. He said he was going to save his tires. He's going to get up there. Him and Crosby going to get up there and battle for the lead here in a few laps. I think Roger may push Hunter with him.
I think out of that top 6, yeah, they all have fresher tires than Santa Maria.
Oh, here goes Crosby. He's going to drive low. And the bottom rolls.
Let's see, while Crosby's doing that, look right behind him. Hunter Davis on the bottom.
Yep, Hunter's rolling the bottom.
He's rolling.
Lower tires for Maria aren't going to pay off. He's going to try to dive back below him here.
That's going to do nothing, but you see the rear end get around on him. Hunter Davis had the same thing happen.
He had to check up or else he was going to wreck Williams. He had to lift just a little bit. He was going to tap the end just a little too much and wreck him. Got Williams going in under Maria for second.
Yeah, I think Maria has realized I am cooked. Let me just finish as high as I can. I'm going to get out of the way.
Last week's winner back up to P2 is going to put the heat on Crosby. Meanwhile, Davis needs to get around Maria if he wants to have a shot at the win.
Yeah, but we know how good Crosby can be with clean air. If he doesn't want to let him by, he's not going to. So look at them in the back. Oh my God, Santa Maria is causing so much arrow weight to those guys. They have no idea where to go right now.
Roger just throwing it in there, so he's throwing Hail Marys in every engine for Roger. He's throwing it in there so hard. Boy, he wants to get the run off so bad. He's gonna make it up there. He may put a run. He may give him a run for their money if he can get by him here.
Yeah, I think Hunter was getting a little frustrated. Hunter is a guy who likes to stay to the bottom no matter what, and so with his frustration level climbing, that's when you see him move to other lines, and that's what he's done here now, and he's secured that P3 position.
You can throw a blanket over the top 7.
The last thing these guys want is a caution. As you just saw them run up to the top, Sean Cunningham and Danny Rogers running right up the wall. Oh, Crosby clips the wall. How's Albert Williams do his inside?
Don't blink now. Carl, we haven't talked about the entire race. Has rolled into second, taking the bottom, trying to roll up into 6 under Cunningham. The 103 of Brian Smith. He's just been hanging out the whole race, trying to buy us time. And oh, we got it.
He clipped Crosby. They turned it too hard.
I couldn't even get it out.
That was a wild one. Crosby turned down a little too soon.
Look, that helped out the 103 of Smith. He made 3 spots up just with that little issue.
It helped everybody. Hunter Davis was out of this until that moment, and look where he's 103's
making
there.
them move under the bottom.
It looks like a restart right now, like they're coming around for a restart. That's how close they are.
We got 4 to go this time by. And it's just getting started.
Whoa. Danny is... Look at Danny throwing it in.
Oh! Mr. Rogers, where did you come from?
He's trying to remind him that this is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood as he takes the lead, passing 2 people.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a wreck going into 3.
Oh, but do they technically save it? Do they technically save it?
Oh, we got one spinning.
Sideways on track. We've got to call it.
Cunningham's on the apron. His caution is out.
Oh my gosh, Hunter Davis was involved. All those guys were involved. I think Crosby, he snuck through it. But Hunter Davis was definitely involved. He's on pit road.
Yeah, that was the 18, the 88, the 103, the 17.
My thing is, what did they expect? How long did they think they could get away with this on a car that, same thing as earlier, just turned down a little too soon and clipped somebody?
Man, it looked like the 17 Cunningham was coming up.
Yeah, so Hunter was avoiding, scrubbed the wall, and the same thing we saw with Craig Knoll. He hit that wall and it pitches the car just down. Feels like it's still going straight, but it's actually heading down.
Damn. Tough luck for them 3. 17, fared better than the 88 and the 103, but
oh man, is it gonna actually be Mr. Rogers' neighborhood right now?
and if for that, without that caution, that was shaking up to be a really, really good finish.
Yeah, because they were all coming back. They were all definitely heading in the right direction back towards him.
That could have been a 4-wide finish if they hadn't wrecked.
Tore up a lot of good people, but you got Rogers, Crosby, Albert Williams, Santa Maria, Smith with the throttle hoppers. That's the highest running throttle hopper right now. We've only talked about one of them, and there is another one here.
All right. Getting ready to go back green. 2 to go with Mr. Rogers and his neighborhood. Going to take us back when he hits the restart zone with Crosby on the outside, Williams, Maria, and Smith behind him. What in the world, Edwin?
I don't care if he doesn't like that nickname. It's sticking. He's got it for life. And he gets a massive jump. Oh, my gosh. But now he's got to fend off because going into turn 1, it's going to pull cars back up to him as the 24 slides off Crosby and says, hey, bro, get in motion. I got to go.
Yeah, because it's basically a green-white checker here, essentially. Well, how can I word it better? I'll get it in a minute.
It is the green-white checker. Here goes Mr. Rogers down into turn 3. Crosby trying to get it back at Albert Williams.
Smith's trying to hold on. That damage is holding him up a little bit. Meanwhile,
yeah, he's dropped out of the top 5, but it's nothing that's killing him.
Go. Got 3 or 4 that could win it right here, depending on what happens. Going to 1 or 2. Have Williams to sling it high.
Rogers put the apron and caused him to move up a little bit. That's definitely scrubbed momentum. Here comes Crosby for the P2 position. Jeff Denda trying to throw it 3 wide in the back, but we're going to focus on this front.
The bottom rolls. Oh, he blocked it through the dirty air. It's going to push Crosby up.
Oh, Smith gets bumped by Jeff Denda, but coming around, it's Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Changed the name from Homestead, Miami to Danny Rogers' Neighborhood as he snags the win.
Rounding out the top 10 will be Williams and Crosby, and I can't tell now. There she blows. Crosby, Brock Santamaria, Brandon Cotton, Josh Trevetsky, Jeff Denda, Brian Smith, Sean Cunningham, and Colby Crow round out your top 10.
That's a lot of good cars right there.
Well, it was a lot better race than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be a little more wrecky than we were.
Every wreck that happened was a realistic wreck that could happen to anybody. I mean, it's the nature of the beast for this type of track. It's an extremely tight car that's loose on exit, loose on entry too, and that's just what you get.
And a lot of the wrecks took out some good drivers just being collateral damage. John Crosby, Jamie and Booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
So, tell me how that looked from your point of view for that race, sir. That was a wild situation.
Yeah. It's just I keep making stupid little mistakes, and it is what it is. But yeah, no, I saved the set there that first stage, and thought it would benefit me more in the end, which it did. And then we got a caution, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, no, it was overall decent race for me and the team. So yeah.
Well, before we had that late caution, I'd already told my co-producer or co-anchor here that you were my pick because he's like, oh, the top 4. And I'm like, I'm going to take the guy that's starting in, I think it was like 6th or 7th. He's the one with fresher tires first. And you came on, and then that last caution just kind of messed it all up for you, unfortunately, man.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And yeah, it is what it is. And I knew I saved the set for that reason. And then, yeah, it is what it is. So it kind of, I don't know. It kind of sucks just making these stupid little mistakes, man. It's just, I got to work on that.
I mean, it could be worse, though. You could have been like some of the other top drivers that got caught up were just collateral damage and nothing to do with their driving. So
absolutely.
A lot of these races are just the luck of the draw, and you just don't want the short one.
Yep, that's right. That's right. But yeah, overall, decent race.
Well, congrats on P3. Congrats on working your way back after the initial wreck you were in and got all your damage fixed, and look forward to next week.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Good talking to you guys.
Have a good one.
You too.
Let's get our second place finisher in here, Mr. Albert Williams. Man, you came out of nowhere towards the end of that race, and you put on a show battling hard for the lead. What was going through your mind even before that last caution and after?
Yeah, it was tough. The cautions played out right for me to take my set of tires, my last set when I thought was most beneficial. Got a little bit lucky with probably one of the 2 fastest cars in Jackson getting taken out late, but yeah, and then it was from that point just trying to work on Crosby and get by him, and it was just super tough. He kept me pinned down, and I couldn't complete the pass on the bottom. And considering we were basically a 5th place car most of the night, second feels pretty good.
Well, after that late race caution there at the end, were you thinking about trying to pull the back-to-back?
Oh, for sure. The one thing I think my car did well all night is take off good. It was able to just, even the cold tires, it took off so good, and I was able to just have so much more grip than a lot of people, it seemed like. So that was the plan, and I tried something different, running the top on the last lap, and it didn't work out. But it's one of those Hail Mary things, trying to see what we can do. But I mean, I'll take the first and the second to start the season, and yeah, it's continue on the consistent pathway we've been doing since last season.
Yep. Just point them to death, and they hate you at the end of the season when you win it.
Yep.
Well, congrats on P2 and working your way back around all the mess, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes, sir. I'll see y'all.
Got anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to my teammates Sean and Brandon. Anybody looking to join a team, we are looking for some people to fill out the next gen and truck rosters with Samia and Jason Phillips. And I mean, as you can see, we pride ourselves trying to run at the front. So, uh, but yeah, shout out to the team, shout out to the teammates, and ready for the next one.
Well, you heard it there, folks. They're looking for teammates. Hit them up. Congrats, sir. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I wish I could snag those guys. Let's get our race winner, Danny Rogers. We are changing the name of Homestead Miami Speedway to Danny Rogers Neighborhood because you put on a show tonight.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yes, sir, man. How was that race for you?
Man, I tell you what, it was the definition of patience, that's for sure. Qualified up front, qualified P3, and we were all chasing down Jackson that first run. He was a really good long.
Yes, sir. And I mean, it was an interesting one. Those battles right before that caution came out. I mean, at any point in that, did you think you were out of it, or what was going through your mind?
Yeah, you're always thinking.
Lost you again there, Mr. Roger. Try it again.
Yeah, I predicted that we were going to have a caution there, so I wasn't too worried about being behind some of the other cars when I stayed out on old tires there with about 30 to go. Me and Jackson were kind of on the same strategy, and he was leading the race at the time, but unfortunately, he got caught up into a wreck there the last couple laps.
I only have one question for you, sir. The way you just basically, just slap the field most of the night. Are you wearing a sweater?
Man, no, I'm in shorts.
Like Mr. Rogers, you know how he got the sweater on and then he tied his Robux, I was just wondering if you had your sweater on because that's what you look like.
No, unfortunately not. It's too hot here.
Well, congratulations, Danny. Good job winning the race here at your newly founded neighborhood. So, congrats on it. Hopefully, we get to see you running throughout next weekend, even on Wednesday in ARCA, man. And we want to see if you can add more to that win total.
Absolutely.
All right, so that squares that one away. That was a fun one there, man. I enjoyed watching that a lot.
It was a fun race. It was caution filled early on and then a lot of green flag racing after that. I'm glad it started going green flag racing because it was starting to get long. But all in all, it was a
Yeah.
good race, and I like how it ended. I was kind of hoping that last group was going to go green all the way and really battled for the win with 7 cars at one time. So
Yeah, I hate it for some of the guys. Some of the guys it just didn't work out for them, but other guys it worked out the exact way they needed to. So, congrats to Danny Rogers, man. Hey, Jamie, thanks for letting me hang out in the booth with you on a Sunday.
absolutely, thanks for joining for the unfortunate incident you had to deal with tonight for being here.
Yes, sir. Well, that's going to close it out for us tonight. And we will be back starting Wednesday with ARCA series, and then Thursday in the Indy Next series. Friday, we got Next Gen. Saturday, 2 truck races. And then Sundays, as you've seen, the O'Reilly series. So we'll catch you again. Thank you, Damon. Thank you, Jamie. See ya.
While you're sitting there reading your